up on a star makes no difference who
Good morning.
Good morning.
Where are we?
Florence,
Oh,
in front of the Biblioteca Nazionale.
oh yeah.
Centrale.
And what are we doing here?
We're meeting the tour, getting ready to ride Vespas.
Oh, okay.
anything your heart desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, as dreamers do, fate is kind. She brings to those who love the sweet fulfillment of.
First of all, the Chianti area, just to give you an idea how big it stretches from Florence to Siena. I don't know if you've been to Siena, but it's mostly like an hour and 10 minutes away from here. So it's 120 kilometers, stuff like that. So it's not a small region, it's quite a big area. And it's subdivided in seven sub-regions. So here we are in one of them, that is called Chianti dei Colli Fiorentini. Okay, driving 20 minutes ahead from here, you will reach Chianti Classico. Chianti Classico is the most important area of the seven. Just because first of all, it's the only area in the world where you can put the Black Rooster stamp on your bottle of wine. So you basically, I don't know if you ever seen it before. I'll show you later at lunch, because the wine that I will give you will be a Black Rooster wine. Okay, it's a certification nowadays. Back in the days was just a little legend, funny legend about how they decided to divide Chianti. I'm gonna tell it to you. I probably you know that Florence has been under Florence, Siena, and mostly all the Tuscan region, Tuscan cities were under the domination of the Medici family back in the days. So basically, the Medici conquered Siena as well. So basically, the area, the wine area, was just a unit thing owned by Florence. Then when we got unified, Italy got unified, we had to divide everything for each region, each city, each province. We had to divide Chianti region in two. Organize a race, because they didn't have Google Maps to go and see which were the border lines. So they basically decided to organize a horse race and to let two horse riders to run in between each other. Basically in this way, what they were obtaining was the exact half, because they were starting at the same time from 2 points, like well defined, riding it against each other. When they were meeting, that was the new borderline. That was the idea, no? Basically, they had to decide a starting time. What better than a rooster? Nothing. So two roosters, one white, one black. The black was from Florence, the white was from Siena. But the Florentines were a little more clever than the Sienese, and they didn't feed the rooster the night before. So the Black Rooster woke up really angry and hungry, so it started singing a little bit before the white one. So what happened is basically, according to the legend, the horse racer from Florence began the race a little bit before the one in Siena, so we gained more lands. That's what the legend says. Nowadays, it remained the trend of the Black Rooster. That is nothing more than a certification telling you that the wine that you're drinking comes from Chianti Classico only. As you probably know, Chianti now it's produced a little bit mostly everywhere, all around Italy, and not only Italy, even outside. I know that, for example, in California they are doing it, in Napa Valley, Sonoma, so they basically do it everywhere. But the Black Rooster one, you can do it only in Chianti Classico region, not anywhere else. Other rules are you're not allowed to water the vineyards. These for the taste. They don't want you to wash the soil from the minerals, so you need to rely on the weather, basically. And basically you're not allowed to water for this reason mainly. And then all the pesticide, fertilizer must be natural. They don't allow you to use like chemical stuff just to in order to be more natural possible and more healthy and good possible for the quality. Okay. Another important rule is about Sangiovese grape. So if you want to produce Chianti, it must be at least 80% of Sangiovese grape in the bottle that you're doing. If you want to do a blend, you can do 80 and 20. The other 20 can be even the fuel of the Vespas. No, I'm kidding. Grazie mille. So 80% must be the base of Sangiovese. The other 20 can be Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, whatever. Okay? But 80 must be the base. If you don't respect that rule, no way of calling your wine.
If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, as dreamers do, fate is kind. She brings to those who love the sweet fulfillment of their secret love.
You like that breeze?
Out of the blue, fate steps in and sees you through. When you wish upon a star.
Second thing, if you turn around here, you see many olive trees. These little trees that you see all over. And you need to know that in Florence here, not only in Florence, in Tuscany in general, we do a really nice extra virgin olive oil. I don't know if you ever tasted. We do the secret, the reason why it's so good, it's because we do an early harvest. In all the other parts of Italy, they basically wait the olives to be fully mature to fall down by themselves. So they know the period. They go 1 month before, they prepare the nets underneath the tree. They wait until the olive fall down and they collect them, they squeeze them and blah blah blah. The problem of doing that is two things. Basically, first, the olive get fully mature, so it's a little bit more full of fats inside. Second thing, you need to wait until they fall all of them down the tree. So for 1-2 days, the olive stays on the net, okay, down from the branch of the tree. Here in Tuscany, we do an early harvest. We take them down from the tree with a shaker. There's we call it shaker. We call it battitore because it's like a sort of fork, a crossed fork that goes like this. So you almost like pet the tree, and it goes and you remove the olives. And you only have 12 hours to bring them to the frantoio, the place where you squeeze them, if you want to maintain the name of extra virgin. If you put more than 12 hours to bring them to the frantoio, then you're not able to call it extra virgin anymore, but you switch to virgin olive oil. If you exceed the 24 hours, you go for olive oil. So the bad thing about extra virgin olive oils, not from Tuscany, is that you take an extra virgin olive oil that is not really an extra virgin olive oil, because the olive fell down on the nets, they stayed there for 1 night, maybe 2 nights, then they got removed, they were not fed by the branch anymore for that, so they are less water, they have less water inside. So trust me, if I let you taste one olive oil from north of Italy or south of Italy, or I let you taste an olive oil from Tuscany, you will love the one from Tuscany. I'm almost sure about it. finished the facade of this church in the 1400s because they left it unfinished at the beginning. So that's the reason why it looks younger and it confuses you, because it looks like the main monuments in Florence. It's quite similar, the same green marble and white marble from Carrara. Okay, but they basically this basically been built in the 1018, same as the monastery that it has outside of it. That's a monastery still active. The monks are living there, are running that little shop, and they are keeping in good condition the church and the surroundings here. The cemetery down here is a really important person cemetery. We have Poggi. Poggi was the architect that designed Piazzale Michelangelo. Okay, in the back of the church itself we have the going on of the cemetery, and we have Collodi. Okay, cheese. Let me do a tour with the background of Florence.
We're ready to have some cheese.
Eccoci, sì. Can I zoom it? Sì. Have a look at the Duomo in between you. Stay there. Cheese.
All right.
Down. We have cooking classes in the morning, and we have pizza and gelato making in the evening. It's really nice because they teach you how to do the pasta, the fresh pasta, how to cook the roasted potatoes. In the evening they teach you how to do the pizza with two pizza makers, so expert pizza makers. And we have Max, the person who's teaching you how to do the gelato. No, I usually like to serve it a little bit fresher than because in summer it's much enjoyable if you have it like a temperature a little bit lower than normal, because drinking a red wine at lunch when you're thirsty, it's better to drink it a little bit fresher. So tell me if you like it. Who wants the wine? Just turn your glass around and I'll give it to you. You'll taste it and you'll tell me if you like it or not. If you don't like it, I'll drink it.
People. Okay.
Thank you. You're welcome.
You pass me your plate.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Salut. Okay.
Here we go. Unfortunately, not for you. Next one is coming. Go.
Wow. Hi. Ciao. Tomato.
Tomato molto buono.
Molto buono.
Mangiare la bruschetta?
It smells good. These are some olive trees. Hmm?